Good evening and welcome. I'd like to call to order the July 3rd, 2022 reorganization meeting of council. At this time, we'll have Judge Griffiths swear in 3 council members. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. And the Pledge of Allegiance, how could I forget? The flag we had to go find. Oh, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I, Karen Bramlett,
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge my duties
and that I will discharge my duties
of my office with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Lynn, your second. So there's a Bible right here, if you'd like to use this one. You have a family Bible, that's fine. Yeah.
I, Lynn Visio,
I, Lynn Visio,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge my duties
and that I will discharge my duties
of my office with fidelity.
of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Okay. And next is Nicholas Whitney.
I, Nicholas Whitney,
I, Nicholas Whitney,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this
and
Commonwealth,
the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge my duties
and that I will discharge my duties
of my office with fidelity.
of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Katie, did you sign those
Yes.
3? Thank you. Bottom line. And I can fill in the dates if you want.
You guys got to come up on this side of the table now.
Yes, now council members come up.
No turning back.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, wonderful. Thanks. Okay, at this time, I'd like to ask, is there any public comment on any item that is on this agenda? Okay. Seeing none, we'll move on. At this time, I'd like to accept nominations for Chair of Plymouth Council. Are there any nominations?
I'd like to nominate Chris Monero to be chair.
Okay. Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Kathy. Are there any other nominations for chair? Seeing no other nominations for chair, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Visio,
In favor?
Ms. Bramblett,
In favor?
Ms. Bandish,
In favor.
Mr. Whitney,
In favor.
Mr. Monero.
In favor.
Okay, so it's 5-0. Our new chairman for 2022 is Christopher Monero. Kathy on the phone now.
Just to be official.
Okay, at this time, we will call for nominations for vice chair. Are there any?
I'd like to nominate Karen Bramblett for vice chair.
Okay, there's a nomination from Ms. Bandish for Karen Bramblett for vice chair. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Nick Whitney. Are there any additional nominations for vice chair? Seeing none, we will close the nominations and we'll ask for a roll call vote. Mr. Whitney,
In favor.
Ms. Bandish,
In favor.
Ms. Visio.
In favor?
The chair votes in favor, and Ms. Bramblett.
In favor.
Okay, congratulations. Before I move on to the next item, I just want to thank everybody for entrusting me as chair for another year, and I also want to officially welcome Lynn and Nick to council. Very excited to see what you two can bring, and certainly excited to work together. And also a big congratulations for Karen for being back for a second term, and I know Karen looks forward to continuing all the great work that she started over the last 4 years. So congratulations to everybody.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay, moving on to our appointment of township consultants and acceptance of rates. Is there, it doesn't say action next to this. This is an action item?
Yes, you're going to
Okay.
make a motion for the slate of consultants.
Okay, so is there a motion to appoint the consultants as listed on this page?
So moved.
Motion from Ms. Bandish, is there a second?
Second?
Second from Ms. Bramblett. Any comments or questions from council? Okay, seeing none, we will do a roll call vote. Ms. Bramblett?
In favor?
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Ms. Visio?
In favor?
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. Next, we have our subdivision and land development consultant review fees resolution. For action tonight, is this something that, Barbara, that you have to read? Is this a solicitor read?
It's not an ordinance, but it's
I mean, or I can read it. I can read it. I'm happy to read
It's not an
it.
ordinance, you can read
Okay.
it.
This is a resolution of Plymouth Township, County of Montgomery, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, establishing an escrow fee schedule for subdivision and land development applications. Whereas the Plymouth Township is a home rule township, duly organized and existing pursuant to the applicable laws of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and whereas pursuant to Section 503 of the Municipalities Planning Code 53 PS Section 10503, the township is permitted to require an applicant or his/her designee to reimburse the township for reasonable and necessary costs associated with the review and processing of subdivision and/or land development applications, including legal and engineering costs. And whereas Appendix C, Subdivision and Land Development of Plymouth Township Code of Ordinances, allows the Township Council to establish an escrow fee schedule related to subdivision and land development matters within the township and require the deposit of an escrow fee fund for payment of the above named professional fees. And whereas the Plymouth Township Council believes it is in the best interest of the township to establish a fee schedule that will hereafter be applicable to all subdivision and land development matters currently pending or hereafter submitted to the township. Now therefore be it resolved, for the reasons set forth above, in addition to the existing required application fees and minimum escrow review fee deposits, which shall be submitted concurrently with any application for subdivision or land development within Plymouth Township, the applicant or his/her agent shall reimburse the township the reasonable and necessary expenses incurred by the township for the review and report on subdivision and land development plans and surveys by the township's professional consultants, and for the inspection of improvements by the township's professional consultants based upon the schedule of review and inspections set forth below. This is township solicitor at a rate of $200 an hour, township engineer at $135 an hour, township planner at $115 per hour, traffic engineer at $125 per hour, landscape architect at $120 an hour, lighting consultant at $100 per hour, structural engineer at $120 per hour, sanitary sewer engineer at $120 per hour, advertising costs, recording fees, stenographic charges billed at cost, and other consultants at township to approve rate to be amended from time to time. I hereby certify this resolution was adopted by Plymouth Township Council at a public meeting held on the 10th day of January 2022.
We will change that date.
What is the date today, the 3rd?
3rd.
All right, okay. Did you get all that? Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Bramblett, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Bandish. Comments or questions from council, from the audience? Seeing none, we will do a roll call vote. Ms. Vicia?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. All right. Next, we have our citizen board appointments. As discussed by council, the following citizen board reappointments will be made by motion and a roll call vote, and we'll do each one individually. The first is the planning agency for the reappointment of Vernon Harper. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion from Ms. Bramblett. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Vicio. Is there comments or questions from council, from the audience? Seeing none, we will do a roll call vote. Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
Ms. Vicio?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. Next, for planning agency, is the reappointment of Tony Stipa. Is there a motion to reappoint?
So moved.
Motion from Ms. Vicio, second by Ms. Bandish. Comments or questions? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Vicio?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. Reappointment to the Parks and Recreation and Shade Tree Advisory Board for Naomi Winchester. Is there a motion to reappoint?
Motion.
Motion from Mr. Whitney. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Bramblett. Comments or questions? Seeing none, we will do a roll call vote. Ms. Vicio?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. For the Zoning Hearing Board, reappointment for Michael Mattioni. Is there a motion to reappoint?
By resolution.
Is that something that's separate?
Resolution in the packet.
I will read the resolution for the Zoning Hearing Board. Whereas Plymouth Township has established a zoning hearing board pursuant to the municipality's planning code, 53 PS 1091, and whereas municipality's planning code at section 903A requires the township to appoint members to the board by resolution, and whereas the township desires to reappoint members eligible for reappointment to the board, now therefore be it resolved that the following member is reappointed to the Plymouth Township Zoning Hearing Board: Michael Mattioni, whose term shall expire December 31st, 2026, duly presented and adopted by Plymouth Township Council at a public meeting held on the 3rd day of January 2022. Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Motion from Ms. Bandish. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Bramblett. Comments or questions? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Vicio?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. Next appointment is for the Building Code Appeals Board, John Solos. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion from Mr. Whitney. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Vicio. Comments or questions? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
Ms. Vicio?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. Reappointment to the Environmental Advisory Board for Carolyn Nichols. Is there a motion to reappoint?
Motion.
So moved.
Motion from Ms. Vicio, second from Ms. Bandish. Comments or questions? Seeing none, we will do a roll call vote. Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Ms. Vicio?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. And for, really should have double checked on this pronunciation before I, Cacciapoli?
Cacciapoli.
Oh, that was pretty close. For Michael Cacciapoli, is there a motion to reappoint?
So moved.
Motion from Ms. Bramblett. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Whitney. Comments or questions from council, from the audience? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Vissio?
In favor?
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. And our final reappointment is to the Human Relations Commission, reappointment of Tiffany Washington. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion from Mr. Whitney. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Bramblett. Comments or questions? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Ms. Vissio?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. The following citizen board appointments will be our first-time appointments. We'll start with the Human Relations Commission for the appointment of Fiona Dow. Is there a motion to appoint?
So moved.
Motion from Ms. Bramblett. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Vissio. Comments or questions? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Ms. Vissio?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. Forgot your name for a second there. Gotta get used to this. The next is for the appointment of Martin Higgins to the Civil Service Commission. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion from Ms. Bramblett. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Whitney. Comments or questions? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Vissio?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. And our final appointment is for the Park Recreation and Shade Tree Advisory Board. This is a motion to appoint Jennifer McCracken. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion from Ms. Bandish. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Whitney. Comments or questions? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Whitney?
In favor.
Ms. Bramblett?
In favor.
Ms. Bandish?
In favor.
Ms. Vissio?
In favor.
And the chair votes in favor. I guess I did that out of order, but we don't have to go back and do that again. do we? Are there any additional items from council or from the audience? Okay. A reminder that we will have our monthly workshop meeting tomorrow night at 6 o'clock here at the GPCC. If there's nothing further, meeting is adjourned.